Aziz, celebrating Africa tonight. You come from Senegal. Why should the Western countries, often the old colonial powers, support African countries in their further developments?
Well, I think, first of all, I have to dispute a little bit the wording of your question, because you assume that the West is helping Africa, which to me is not yet the case, even though it could be the intention or the declaration or the statement that we can be exposed to. But in reality, in the end, I think it is not just going to be based on humanism to help one part of the world. Ultimately, it is pragmatism, because that's the only way you can guarantee, down the line, an environment in which, sustainable development can occur. There is no doubt that whenever this kind of imbalance continues to deepen, it is a threat to the economic stability of the West, as well as the security in general. So I think this has nothing to do with humanism as such. I see it more as something of a pragmatic, approach to the situation we're facing right now. But again, I have to come back to the beginning of your question. I'm not sure at all that the West is indeed helping Africa.
So with development aid and so on, there's not enough of it, or none of it is going the right way?
I think there are a series of mechanisms that need to be uncovered to see whether, for example, a specific program that was designed to help a community in Africa has really reached the goal. Whether the fact it didn't succeed is a result of bad governance or all those kind of things. But ultimately, there is a Chinese saying that goes as follows. If you give me a fish one day, you're going to help me feed myself for a day. But if you teach me how to fish, indeed you're going to help me feed myself for the rest of my life. In other words, we need to change the approach. If we truly believe or mean that we want Africa to get out from where it is, from the ditch, I think we know what to do. The problem is whether or not we have the political will and the real intention to do so. We are not stupid at all.
It's help to self-help.
First of all, I don't believe in help as a matter of fact. What I believe is pragmatism. That is why I'm trying, in the context of an organization I set forth, to try and change the very fundamentals of the discourse. Humanism or idealism for me does not have any hold. What matters is pragmatism. If it has some kind of outlines of idealism, so be it. But we need to be pragmatic. We know what to do. Let's just get on with it.
So we have to speak at some other time about how we'd like to see Western aid to Africa.
I think we need, first of all, to go back to Africa and tell them that now they need to take their future in their hands. There is nothing they cannot know, or there is nothing that is left to be known in reality. We know what to do. What is left to do is to provide the leadership that will allow us indeed to materialize on those ideals we share.
Aziz from Citizen21 and from Senegal, thank you indeed.
Okay.
Michael Laine for the Copenhagen Voice.
Right.